Oh yeah. We're on location at the Nashville Zoo. This is the real deal. And we're going to talk about hair loss. And we're going to talk about self-esteem. That is the ongoing theme, is it not? As far as self-esteem goes. And what I'm wondering is, there's an irony in the word self-esteem, because self is the first part of self-esteem. Yet, what I'm realizing, I know this sounds simple and fundamental, but the problem with self-esteem is, if you're basing your self-esteem on other people's perception of you, then how can that be self-esteem? Isn't that esteem based on others? Is that others' esteem that you are then implanting on how you feel about yourself, right? I mean, that's what it's simply about. So when you have someone like me who is confident and has a good self-esteem, but not in a prideful way where I think I'm better than anyone else, it's important, obviously, that I don't believe I'm perfect. I actually believe most people are better than me. That's how I look at myself, but I still feel good about myself. And I think it's not a magical thing to talk about, but I think it's important that we understand, so many of you keep telling me in the comment section, well, Nick, if I had your self-esteem, then I wouldn't have anything to worry about. It wouldn't matter if I had hair or not. And that's exactly what I keep saying, is that it's not about, I could have no hair tomorrow and I'd still be just as confident. But here's the cool thing about that. You don't have to be my age. You don't have to be married and have kids and be able, you can be your age and be like me. And it's funny because I keep feeling like this, like you'll say, well, I'm only, I'm going bald and I'm only a teenager. So therefore I can't have the confidence. And it's this idea that it's not that your lack of confidence is simply, I guess it's like this. Once the balding occurs, then it starts knocking your confidence and your self-esteem. But I say it's the other way around. I say that if you're confident, the self-esteem thing is going to be solid anyway. If you truly have a good, healthy self-esteem, then it's not going to be based on your hair. And most importantly, and the foundational issue, is that it's not based on other people. And I think that's something maybe I've never came out and said before, but I think we need to hear it out loud. I think we need to hear out loud that as long as your self-esteem is based on other people, it's not really your self-esteem, is it? Which goes back to what I keep saying about how as long as you can be offended or insulted by other people, then ultimately that power of your emotions is based on other people. Same concept with self-esteem. As long as self-esteem is based on other people, then it's not your self-esteem. If you can get to the point where you can overcome that, then you can become like me. And it's funny because I've said before, as a YouTuber talking about hair loss, what am I selling you? If I was some much more popular YouTuber who at the end said, click here to watch this video and subscribe. If I was one of those goofy guys, then I'd probably have more subscribers. And I'd be selling you false hope. I'd make you think that for sure, if you just buy this brand essential oil or get this hair transplant from this guy or take this drug, that you're going to be okay. But see, I'm still selling a dream, aren't I? If I'm doing that. See, that's what sets me apart. And let this be a reminder. That's what sets me apart as a YouTuber who talks about hair loss. That the thing that I'm selling you is already within yourself. You actually can choose to harness that at any time, at any age, with as little or as much hair as you have. That's, if I'm selling anything, that's what it is. But remember, self-esteem, if it's truly your self-esteem, it's not based on other people. So when I hear people with having confidence issues or self-esteem issues, but then they're basing it on what other people think of themselves, it's not their self-esteem, it's somebody else. So no wonders that's an issue. No wonders people don't have the confidence that I have, because I have never cared as far as basing myself on what other people thought of me. Coming to you live from the Nashville Zoo.